3, 2, 1. Hey, it's Brock, Nora, Noah, and Stacy with Compass Realty Group. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to jump into our May 2024 market stats for Victoria.
We're in Esquimalt, and let's check these out. In May of 2024, the Victoria Real Estate Board region saw a total of 763 properties sold, marking a 1.5% decrease from the 775 properties sold in May of 2023, but a significant 12.5% increase from April of 2024. Sales of condominiums were down 5.2% from May of 2023, with 235 units sold, while sales of single-family homes remained steady, matching last year's numbers with 399 homes sold.
There were 3,338 active listings on the Victoria Real Estate Board MLS at the end of May 2024. This represents a 10.6 increase from April and a 52.5 rise compared to the 2,189 active listings at the end of May 2023. Additionally, May saw 1,757 new listings, 17% above the 20-year average. The MLS Home Price Index benchmark value for a single-family home in Victoria Core this month was $1,309,700, a 0.7% increase from May 2023. Similarly, the benchmark value for a condominium rose by 1.2% to $5,609,500. For May, the benchmark prices for single-family homes in other regions like Oak Bay is 1.866, Saanich East was 1.327, and Sydney was 984,000. The benchmark price for condos in this region of Oak Bay was 717,000, Saanich 588,000, and Sydney at 630,000.
What does this mean? If you just look at the year-over-year changes in the sales rates, nothing happened. The 763 funnel sales for the month were in fact 2% below last year's total. That figure is far from the best, which was 1,289 in May of 2016, but also far from the worst, which was 457 in 2020. We remain a little on the sluggish side of normal, with this year coming in 6% below the 20-year average of 816 of May sales. But when you seasonally adjust those sales and break it down by property type, there is a little bit of an increase in May, with both condos and detached properties experiencing an uptick from the April pace. 1 month is not a trend, but sales are looking a bit better than most of the past 2 years. Although sales were slightly below the 20-year average, they are similar to pre-pandemic levels and higher than the slow market of 2011 to 2014. The increased inventory provided buyers with the most options and less pressure on pricing, creating a more balanced market environment.
Spring is generally prime time for real estate in Victoria, and May is typically when we are at or near the peak of activities in our property market. The current market dynamic reflects a more balanced and stable environment compared to the turbulent conditions of recent years. With mortgage rates stabilizing, and more inventory available, buyers and sellers can make informed decisions without the high pressure seen in previous years. However, the market is still exhibiting significant variations across different regions. For example, there are a large difference between the hottest and coldest parts of the market. If you're looking at houses under $1 million in the core, good luck. That market remains extremely tight with only 1.7 months of inventory. If you got over $1 million to spend in the West Shore, you're in the driver's seat with 7 months of inventory, signaling a real buyer's market. Eventually, these kinds of gradients will even out as homes in different segments serve as a partial substitute for each other. For the time being, though, where you're looking will dictate the experience you have.
What really grabs attention this month is the surge in new listings, where despite the month end slower than it began, we are getting closer to the top end of the historical range. This May's 1,757 new listings were 17% above the 20-year average, which doesn't sound like much, but it's actually enough to make it the second highest number of new listings in the last 20 years. Only the 850 new listings of May 2008, when the world was teetering on the edge of financial crisis, were higher. The roughly balanced market is also reflected in prices, though prices have crept up a little this spring, as they often do.
As the spring buying season winds down, it will be crucial to monitor how the market evolves, particularly in terms of new listings and interest rates. With the overall market showing signs of stability, regional disparity continues to influence buying experience. Moving forward, the market is expected to maintain this balance, offering a healthier environment for both buyers and sellers. So if you're considering a move, now is a great time to consult and connect with your local realtor to develop a strategy tailored to your needs.
Thank you for joining us and listening to the May 2024 stats. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Brock Norman and myself, Owen Stacy, Compass Realty Group, Royal LePage Coast Capital, and we look forward to seeing you next month with the next update.